Yo, what it do? Stay blessed or stay less. It's your boy BLK Finesse. We are here for the next video, and it is called Avatar's Pandora in Real Life is Terrifying. Now, I love Avatar. That used to be one of my favorite childhood movies from back in the day. I want to say this came out in I think my early high school days. Bro, it's just, I don't know, the graphics is just crazy. Like, the graphics crazy, the avatars, them being like 7 feet tall, they're just straight athletic, acrobatic, their physique is just crazy. And they could connect with the spirituality of the nature going on and stuff. But apparently in real life we won't be able to survive. So I actually want to see what they're talking about and see what's good with them. So let's go.
Avatar's Pandora is the wildest, most beautiful, and most deadly place in the galaxy.
Okay.
I mean, who wouldn't want to live here? But how could the air kill you? What elements could make your body glow? And how could a gas giant destroy Pandora's surface? This is What If. And here's what would happen if you lived on Pandora.
All right, let's see.
Welcome to Pandora. Located in the Alpha Centauri star system, this world is shrouded in mystery and the cinematic rules created by James Cameron. For starters, Pandora isn't even a planet. It's a moon of a gas giant just like our Jupiter. If this deadly moon existed in real life, it would have to follow the laws of physics. And that's good news for you, because on Pandora, you'd weigh 20% less than you do on Earth. Take advantage of that weaker gravity and leap across the
Okay, so that kind of doesn't make sense to me. I thought Pandora was much bigger than the Earth. So with it being much bigger, you'd be much heavier from the gravity. But, I mean, of course, you see flying mountains and stuff. Right? I know y'all remember in the movie that, they was flying around the mountains because it was levitating and stuff. But it don't make sense. We're much bigger, but yet we're lighter?
named alien jungle. But under no circumstances should you ever jump in this water. The gas giant Pandora revolves around is called Polyphemus. This massive planet is only a bit smaller than Jupiter, but it's big enough to destroy all life on the world you just arrived on. Pandora and Polyphemus are tidally locked, so only one side of this moon is always facing its gas giant. And that's dangerous, because it could cause tidal heating when one side gets a slightly larger gravitational pull than the other.
Okay, that's fair.
Sure, this could create floating mountains along the magnetic waves of Polyphemus, except
got it.
Pandora's surface wouldn't be anything like it is in the movie.
Got it. Okay, I was confused at first. It's literally because of the planet's gravitational pull, which is why it makes you feel lighter, because you're getting pulled into the air. Okay, that makes sense.
In reality, it would look more like Jupiter's moon Io, which also happens to be the most volcanically active world in the solar system. And if that wasn't enough, Pandora's sky would be radioactive. Well, sort of. If the magnetosphere of Polyphemus was just as big as Jupiter's, Pandora would be trapped within it. There, it would be bombarded with charged particles from its own star system. If Pandora didn't have its magnetosphere, you'd have no buffer from these intense rays, so you'd better wear a what-if-approved protection suit. And trust us, you would want to have this suit, because even if it wasn't radioactive, the atmosphere would still kill you. On Pandora, the air would be mostly made up of carbon dioxide and xenon.
Okay.
Both of these gases in high concentration would instantly suffocate you. Oh, and that rotten smell? Yeah, that's hydrogen sulfide. It won't kill you, but you'll wish you were dead. You might have to live underground, or maybe even underwater. In Avatar, The Way of the Water, you'll dive under the waters of Pandora, but if this planet existed, the water could kill you. That's because...
Okay, so at this point, just don't go on the planet, because apparently they're making it seem like you, regardless of what you do, you can't live on that planet, which means there will be no such thing as avatars. I mean, if their bodies are meant to survive on that planet, I want to understand how, and how their skin is manipulated to survive on it.
That water would likely be highly acidic, thanks to the high carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere. It could be so bad, it would dissolve all sea life that has shells. Yeah, and that would severely affect the food chain. Even worse, one dip in these waters could burn your skin off. You'd need to make sure that protection suit was waterproof. But if you set up your life in the ocean, well, you'd miss the beauty above the surface. Since Pandora and its gas giant are tidally locked, Polyphemus would always be visible in the sky. You would watch Alpha Centauri A rise and set just as our sun does, but Polyphemus would never leave your sight if you were on Pandora's right side. The other side of the moon would never get this magnificent view. This comes with some trade-offs, like you'd have a hard time falling asleep. The Alpha Centauri star system Pandora is located in has not just one, not two, but 3 suns. Pandora would orbit around Alpha Centauri A, but another star, Alpha Centauri B, would also be sending a lot of light Pandora's way. It burns 2,300 times as bright as the full moon on Earth.
Okay, so I'm not exactly understanding anything that's going on because there's so much going on. Okay, they're in a different part of the galaxy. They also got 3 suns. And one side of the moon, per se, stays on one side of the other planet. How is your living creatures or plants, how's the life habitable, bro? Like, it don't make sense, bro.
And you wouldn't even be able to watch Netflix during your sleepless nights. Standard electronics wouldn't last long in this environment. Not with all that radiation and electrical interference. You'd need space marine-grade technology to survive in this world. At least there would be enough animals and plants for you to feast on. Only, I'd recommend running chemical tests for heavy metals and strong acids.
Wait, but how are there animals? If we can't live there, how can they? Bro.
Anything. Undetected toxins could destroy your kidneys and liver. And there might be an unexpected side effect. If you ate too much glowing food, you might become bioluminescent. Pandora would be a world of incredible species and extreme wildlife. Hey, soon enough, you might be taming an Ekron for the commute around your strange and lethal home. But maybe you should think about settling on a different exoplanet. What if we relocated every human to...
So I'm assuming that the animals on that moon was made to survive, or they can adapt to the environment. But I definitely understand why we can't. But my thing is, how can they? Like, and I don't think animals will be able to adapt in a non-habitable zone, bro. Like, would it be 3 suns and a big planet, bro? It don't make sense to me. It don't make sense. But comment down below. Make sure you hit that like button. We're gonna head up to the next video. It's your BLK Finesse. We had